Hi, welcome to College of Southern Nevada's online version of Communication 216, Survey of Communication Studies. In this course, as the name implies, the subject matter is communication studies itself. We're going to learn all about the discipline of communication this semester. I'm your instructor, Dr. Joe Hassert. You can call me Dr. Joe, Professor Hassert, Dr. Hassert, or just Joe. That's fine with me. In this video, what I'm planning to do is to give you a little welcome, tell you a little bit about myself, and then give you some big tips for how you can be successful this semester in this course. So to begin with, one of my favorite topics, me. No, I won't be talking too much about myself this semester, but you might want to get a little background so we can be a little more familiar. I was born in 1980 in northern Illinois in a little town called Romeoville, Illinois, and that's where I spent most of my life. I graduated from Romeoville High School, and then I started attending a community college, just like many of you, Joliet Junior College, just the next town over. And from there, I achieved an associate's degree. After I got the associate's degree, I decided to transfer to Southern Illinois University downstate, and I really liked it down there. I fell in love with the place and the school and my department, my communication department. And I actually ended up getting 3 degrees from Southern Illinois University. So I have a bachelor's, master's, and PhD in communication studies. So you're in pretty good hands learning about the discipline. I started teaching in about 2003 with the public speaking course. And since then, I've taught many communication courses, including this one, as well as group communication, interpersonal communication, and several performance classes, performance of literature, performance of poetry, for example. After receiving my PhD, I took a full-time teaching job at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania. And I liked it there, but it was starting to be too little of a town for me. And so when I got the opportunity to apply for a job in Las Vegas and was given the offer, I jumped at it. And I've been teaching here at CSN for about 8 years now. So that's just a little bit about myself. I now want to give you some tips for how to be successful in this course as you're going forward. So the first thing I want to say is that you should make sure that this course actually fulfills a degree requirement for you. So if you're a communication major, this will fulfill a major degree requirement. If you aren't, then you probably should double check to see that this is either a required course or a possible elective for your degree. I know we get some folks who transfer here from UNLV, from the computer science program, for example, and this counts as one of your core curriculum there. So the person you want to talk to is your counselor or your academic advisor. But if you have questions, you can bring them to me and I'll try to figure out if this class is actually needed for you. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. I do think this class is important for life success, but we only have so much time and we only have so much money. So get your degrees and get them as quickly as you can. Don't do like me and spend a decade. So, that's not beer, that is iced tea. Iced tea. The second tip that I want to give you, in addition to making sure that this course fulfills your degree requirements, is that when you're using the Canvas shell for our course, that you primarily use the modules to go through the Canvas shell. So the modules will be the first thing that you see when you log into our Canvas shell. And I want you to go through each item in the modules and spend enough time with them. I organize the modules in the order that I want you to see them. And so if there's something that I want you to see, it's there. And it's in the order that I'd like you to see it. So please use the modules when navigating through the course and check out each item and spend sufficient time with it. Since this is an online course, you have a lot of flexibility. You can attend to it at any part of the week, Most of the due dates are at the end of the week. I'll talk more about that when I'm discussing the course calendar later on. So you can attend to the course, really any time you want throughout the week. You can do it really early in the morning, in the middle of the day. You can do it late at night. You have a lot of flexibility, but as a result, it's really important that you're taking the time to attend to things. If you're not attending to the modules, it's kind of like not attending class in a normal face-to-face class. So please go through all the modules. The third thing I want to tell you, in addition to making sure that this course meets your graduate degree requirements and that you go through all the modules, the third thing is to pay close attention to all assignment instructions. So on each of the assignments, there'll be a set of instructions that will appear on Canvas, on the Canvas page. Oftentimes, I'll often give you a Word document that will have kind of the prompt for that assignment as well as the rubric for that assignment. The quizzes have instructions for them. The discussion boards have instructions for them. So make sure you're just reading the instructions before you start the work on assignments, and definitely before you submit your final work on those assignments. Stay on top of due dates. As I mentioned, I'm going to talk in a later video about the course calendar. The course calendar lists in one document all the due dates for the semester, when all the readings are due for each of the weeks, as well as when all the assignments are due. It's listed in the course calendar. So pay attention to due dates. Of course, Canvas itself will remind you of due dates, and the due dates will all appear on the assignment pages for those assignments. But the course calendar document's got it all in one place, and you can also find the due dates on Canvas itself. The fourth thing, or I think this must be the fifth thing that I'd like you to think about when you're in this course in order to be successful, is to take the writing process very seriously in this course. You're going to notice that most of the assessment that I do is in the form of written work. So there are multiple choice quizzes, yes, a lot of those for reading comprehension, but I also have what I call conceptual reflection quizzes that require writing. There's an analysis paper in this course. There's discussion boards. So you'll be doing a significant amount of writing in this course. Take it seriously. Consider using the tutoring, the writing centers at the Centers for Academic Success. You can find more information about that in the syllabus. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Make sure this course fulfills your degree requirements. Go through all the modules. Stay on top of due dates. Pay attention to the assignment instructions, and take the writing process seriously. I wish you a lot of success in this course, and I look forward to working with you this semester.